This is the Cleveland show and that. No, I can't do it. I used to be able to do it, man. Hey guys, it's Naeem. Now today I'm going to be reacting to Family Guy Risky Black compilations. Now, I don't tend to get offended when it comes to, because I know it's a joke. I only get offended. I'm actually offended when it's personal, when it's like emotionally connected. But yeah, if you want more reactions, please like and subscribe. It helps me out and it helps you out. And also, you get a free burnt matchstick. I mean, who doesn't love the smell of... I actually do bloody love the smell of fire and burnt stuff for some reason. It's not healthy, but there's something primitive is not the right word, but you know what I mean.
We now return to Damn Nature, You Scary on BET.
Damn, that motherfucker run fast. You see that shit?
I gotta make sure I'm recording as well. Yeah, I'm good.
Didn't come by my house, I kill it.
Oh, is it supposed to be like
Damn, Nature.
David Attenborough, the black version?
Those are all the monuments I read about in school. There's the Washington Monument. There's the Obama Monument.
Hey,
It was a trap.
that's from the movie, which I bloody love. And by the way, you know the main character? I had no idea he was English. He's actually like British. He was born in Camden apparently, or lived around where I'm from. Man.
Everything on Groupon is just a trick to get out black people. We're sinking.
We now return to Game of Thrones
I
on
don't
BET.
I got a big-ass coat, chair to sit in, China's cup of wine, and a midget. But I ain't going out there with all them monsters out there!
You're a fake king.
We're here to dance for the kids.
Run, 80s black guys! You're no match for the 90s black guys!
It's showtime!
Was it really like that though?
Pop!
What? I'm tired. It has nothing to do...
Wait, what?
Pop!
What?
Oh.
I'm tired. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's a black show. What, I can't be tired at 1 in the morning?
I'm voiding my bowels!
You know, sometimes, yeah, like, it's not actually a racist incident, or at least it doesn't occur to me. And then you dig yourself such a hole, then it just genuinely becomes really dodgy and odd.
Right now because I died. Not 30 minutes ago in the carriage on the way here.
Well, we all know how this goes.
Come on, man.
I'm doing it!
I know that, again, that's supposed to be a joke, but that's messed up. That's sad. That's actually sad, because it happens.
You guys know each other?
Know each other? Peter Jerome is an old boyfriend of mine.
What?
Oh, sorry I was out of it. Wait, are we being robbed?
Can I help you, sir?
I'm doing my mail route.
This is just someone I care about blocked me, yeah, recently. Presumably permanently thus far. And I thought I was close with this person. I'm not gonna lie, like, I have animosity towards her now. I don't know why. Old friends, I guess that's why it reminded me of it.
Maybe you'd be more comfortable talking about it down at the station.
You're right. It is more comfortable here.
The police station. Come for the racial profiling, stay for the comfort.
We gotta find someone who works here.
You know, I genuinely do feel like people, especially when I'm wearing a mask and I'm wearing the hat, a winter hat, so you can only just see my eyes. Yeah, basically, it's like a atheist burqa, even though I wouldn't classify myself as an atheist. But yeah, and I recognize people like move away. I don't know what to make of it, bro, because you could just see my eyes and I'm like, just skin color. Like normally when I'm having my hair, I'm all over the place today.
Sorry, all I got is a quarter, pal. Oh, excuse me, sir. My buddy here is looking for a computer. I would like to elect you president.
Hey, Cleveland, I just wanted to give you a heads up that Peter has a whip because, well, you know, given your racial heritage, it seems like something you might want to keep an eye out for.
Grape sodagram.
I know this is very risky, but the upside is so good, I'm taking it.
This is the Cleveland show and that. No, I can't do it. I used to be able to do it, man.
You know, Quahog Estates is a very exclusive neighborhood.
I got an invitation to go to the mayor's house.
Uh-huh. So you're telling me if I ran these plates, they'd come back clean?
Absolutely.
Hold the attitude.
On your marks.
Does that
get
really
set,
happen?
White guys, go!
I have high hopes
Well, this
for
happened.
this. I had a Cliff Bar before we started.
Everybody else.
Phew, thought they were coming after us.
Good. You know, Cleveland, it must be weird for you guys to move and not because of a hurricane.
How you doing tonight? So you ever
I think that one hurt harder than any others. Damn.
notice when two black guys come in your convenience store and one go one way and one go the other way? What they doing? What they stealing? Who with me?
That sucks, you know. I mean, again, I'm not black, but I'm dark enough. Yeah, and it does occasionally happen. I guess also it's the way you dress. People just assume if you've got a hoodie or a hat, you look dodgy.
Out my store! All you stay out my store! I remember you face!
Or I don't know what you call that, do-rag, whatever you call it.
Well, at least I didn't get robbed. And what can I do for you four fine black gentlemen today?
Okay, you all remember the plan.
Come on.
We walk up wearing our Bill Cosby masks.
Peter, that's President Obama.
Oh, did I just do a racism?
Do a racism. Nice.
Hey, Dale. I noticed your lawn's getting a little high.
Yeah, I used to have a guy for that. Dick.
Okay, now you have a
Whoa.
good...
Jesus. Damn. You know, I was reading about, you know, how the founding fathers were against slavery in the sense of the Constitution and whatnot. But in practice, they held slaves. Now, I don't know if that's an inherent... It's kind of like Kant, when he made his metaphysical or moral works, yeah. Like, he believed in the kingdom of ends and treating every human being as a means, as an end in themselves. But then he himself, like, I don't know, either had slaves or sort of defended slavery, I'm not sure. There's an obvious contradiction in the colloquial sense, common sense, but I guess there's a distinction between the ideal versus like where you are in your social historical context. Because, for example, most of us are not vegan. Give it a few hundred years, a lot more people will be vegan, and their justification is pretty much the same reason we use to, you know where I'm going. So it's I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying it is messed up that they make works. And by the way, a lot of the Enlightenment period works, by the way, came from the Middle Eastern areas, the Arab philosophers and stuff, because they reignited the interest of Greek and primarily Greek Aristotle, I think's works, and they translated it, and then you know, Copernicus took the idea from other people, Arab philosophers. I don't know if you call them Arab or Muslim, but yeah, it's, again, I just go off on a tangent, and if you don't like that I do that, find someone else. I just prefer talking and just like sporadically saying stuff.
One.
That uncle to sit around in the house all day in his underdrawers saying he between jobs? To be between jobs, you had to have had a job in the first place.
That's accurate.
And Earl got that cell phone. He on the Sprint plan. When the bill call, he sprint.
Yes, so many of them are delinquent in payment. Gotta go. First fare of the night.
Such a douchebag.
I should really pick up that milk now before I forget.
Likewise, Brian.
You son of a bitch! That's a great idea. Let's go to Harvard.
I don't know, you guys. We'll be as out of place there as a black guy in Sweden.
Black and sip.
I went to Poland with that friend who blocked me, like 2 years ago, and that's how it kind of was. Like, I legit was the only brown guy there. There was like a city area where I came from the airport. Now that's more city-like, mixed, but she lives in a village, so evidently she's gonna have more white people there. And it felt kind of cool, actually. I've never known, like, I wore my skin color as an emblem, as an accolade. It felt good to be this color, not gonna lie. When I live in London, you see different colors, you never necessarily notice. because although London is still probably majority white, yeah.
Yeah, black and sipping.
Yeah,
Stay on Earth,
black and
last chance
sipping.
to do this. I'm gonna find a black neighborhood and see what happens if I yell the you-know-what word. They respected me for saying it.
That's mad. Oh, that's another thing, bro. There's like a couple churches already near where I live, and they depict Jesus as the white guy with like either brown or blonde hair, I can't remember. But realistically, as most people understood it, he came, I don't know, I don't know where the historical city was, like Palestine, Jerusalem, somewhere there, I don't know. And they were at the very least sort of olive skin, brownish, maybe darker. He certainly wasn't white or some freaking Swedish guy.
I rode into town on an ass. Yo mama's ass.
Damn.
Lord, I'm gonna tell you, being a slave is a much worse job than the temp agency made it sound. You gonna eat all that possum?
I am.
I'm a runaway slave.
I'm running away because people want me to wear shoes and comb my hair. So I guess we got the exact same problem.
Didn't kill anybody.
Oh my God. Is this what black people see all the time?
What's going on? Everybody dead.
That doesn't work.
See, now you know who they gonna blame this on.
Mm-hmm.
The black dolphin.
See, the honky dolphin always trying to keep the black dolphin down.
I'm gonna call Fissy Jackson. And you know what? I'm gonna call Catfish Sharpton. Get them motherfuckers on the line.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm so sorry I keep doing that. Oh, God, please forgive me.
I mean, I don't know. Can dogs, like actual dogs, be racist? I suppose you could train them, but it just seems
Get
weird.
that from my...
I mean, obviously they would feel they would bark if they feel it's a threat or something unknown. But I don't know if you can specifically train your dog to be a racist. That'd
Father
be crazy.
is from a different generation. It's
Whatever, man.
we cool? We good?
Yeah, we're cool. Fine.
Yeah, man. Oh, I know this bit. This is a famous meme. I used to use it.
Okay, you're good to go. Oh, Jerome, the place looks great.
Yeah, look at you owning a bar. You guys are doing pretty good. First you get to run Somalia, now this.
What did you just call me?
I
Damn.
thought that was your name.
That is our word. You've got no right using it.
Hey, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's also another good point. I can understand why people say the word itself is bad. No one should use it. There's others say, yeah, no one really should use it, but we have license to use it because it's we flip the meaning basically. We can use something that was a negative and turn it into something positive. I don't have a huge. I think you could talk about this theoretical stuff, and I'm into it. About the philosophy of language, but I think in real life, if someone actually said that, which by the way it did happen, but he meant it in a nice way, like my mate, like man, and by the way, I'm not afraid of saying it. It's only on because I don't know what your reaction would be if I say it, but I guess I occasionally use it as a joke. But anyway, someone did say it to me, and he was like, yo, I didn't mean it like that, I meant it. And I was like, yeah, no worries. I think what it really boils down to is how you intend to use it. I honestly don't necessarily think it's like when we say man, like what's up, man. One time I said that to my teacher, but instead of man I said woman. What's up, woman? That obviously sounded dodgy and sexist, but obviously what I was trying to point out was like I wasn't being sexist. I was just trying to like be funny in with the use of words, but it automatically became offensive for some reason, and that's kind of what I mean. Like, I feel like so long as your intention is okay. Problem is, you might legitimize it for other people, and then it kind of, because language with more words, there are more ideas, and then you can spread dirty ideas Anyway.
Cool, no problem. Could you pass me the N-word, Jim?
Thank.
Oh, I hired a math tutor and a driver's ed guy. Okay, so do you use my car, or do you have like a special one you brought?
I'm the math tutor.
Really? No way. So that means you're the
Driver's ed instructor, yes.
Well, I'll be the son of a gun. All right, time to learn math from a black guy, I guess. Hey, there's some guys
What's
sitting
wrong
in
with
that
that?
booth.
Maybe we should tell him it's our booth.
Uh-huh. Or we could just sit on the floor next to these garbage cans.
What do you call that? The mustache, the side bit, but without the chin. Because that black guy had it on the left.
We're not the first
but they
people to
talk
be
a lot,
dragged
eh?
off against our will.
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
Damn it, I swear to God, I will turn this ship around!
No, I was reading a book about the British invading India and Bengal, and sort of, yeah, it's just, you know, again, I don't, for some weird reason, maybe you might call me a coconut, I just don't see myself as necessarily Bengali, but then the more I read into it, I just feel like it, because I can't ever forget that people genuinely did demean the color of my skin, and you know, in the length of time, a couple hundred years is not a lot. It's not a lot, and just because it's not like physically spread, like racism and etc., it can spread more virulently, if that's the right word, by ideas. So never assume that, oh yeah, it was never like, these stuff happens. I mean, we still defecate, we still take dumps, and how many thousands of years of humans beings doing that? Like, just because we live in the West and we have all this technology, we're superior, no, we fall prey to the same moral depravities and erroneous moral beliefs as any other beasts, you know. It's a whole different ball game as to like how one can morally ground their beliefs, but yeah, don't assume we can rise above racism like that. And I'm not talking about black racism on black, I'm just saying the concept. We can fall prey to all sorts of stuff. Like, you should see me when I'm angry on FIFA. Like, I become someone else, even though it's me. I'm capable of being like that. I think a lot of us are capable of being really messed up, and we can have those beliefs. We genuinely can, given the enough people believe it around you, given the social the institutions that legitimize it. You feel more comfortable. But because everyone's against it now, it feels more acceptable. I'm not gonna say that people don't have principles, but those principles can bend and break, given enough little peer pressure, you know.
Okay.
This is gonna be a long ass video.
All right, if that's what you. Wait a minute.
I mean, what kind of a man would I be if I ran off now?
Well, you'd be a black man.
Wow! Wow! Whoa! What was that?
I'm sorry. That was my father talking.
You, gotta work on that, man. Bad dog.
Good. Now I just need you to sign this.
Oh, God, sorry. Oh, my God, that is not me. That's not who I am. I vote Democrat. It will not happen.
Come on, man. By the way, like, voting or voting Labour, whatever, like something that's considered left-wing, does not automatically mean you're anti... I think that's a given. Everyone knows that. But it's just... The stereotype is that the Republicans or the right wing would be more racist or whatever. And I don't know the stats about that. I guess that's the stereotype. I don't know the actuality of it. But I think racism is it crosses political lines. I guess you're more vocal about it because of Emperor Trump. But yeah,
again. We cool? We good?
I'm
Nah,
no
mate.
different than my peers. Rosa Parks, Nelson Mandela, Dr. Martin Luther King. Hey, did you ever notice he has the names Doc and Marty in his name?
Let it go.
Hello, Twitter.
Again, if you don't like that pause that much, then leave. I'm not the channel for you. I was telling my brother as well. Twitter is, why do people consume Twitter as a sort of way to get news? Because I understand it's like it's straight. You get the facts straight. But I feel like it's also a place where people can just spread messed up stuff. And because you can spread information so quickly, I don't think there's enough time for people to fact check. And I don't like using the term, but to actually see if the information is legitimized or not, is valid or not. Because books, for example, although you might say it's taken weeks, months, years to think about and publish, you might say it's old data. But I feel like because there's been so thorough, it's been edited, it's been proofed, it's been been through so many editions, drafts. Like the mistakes are looked at, analyzed, whereas tweets, you're not putting so much thought into it, and it's there forever. Basically, people can screenshot it and stuff. So I don't use Twitter that much, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just feel like people spend too much time on Instagram and Twitter to get their information, as opposed to academic sources or books, which is boring, long, and I don't, trust me, it's not like I'm scholarly. I would love to be. I would love to have a tutor, a guider to show me what to read and what not to read. But I feel like the truth is more in being thorough with your information. Not like here, the NBCC and BBC. Like, it's just taking your time with one thing and trying to thoroughly understand the fundamentals.
And I have to move out again.
So I'm a cop. I always wind up getting hit by a black woman with a purse.
You find the man who did this.
Ma'am,
You
what's
bring
your
him
relationship
to
to Brian?
You make sure this
Are you sure
angel
you're at the
child
right
didn't die for nothing.
Ma'am,
You show the
Brian's a
world why
dog.
you became a cop.
Does that really happen?
Okay.
I don't think
You
so.
there, mailman.
Me?
No, the other black guy in shorts. Yes, you. Here.
Well, you, sir, are a racist and a
That
rude
is some
one at
shorts.
You're not a mailman?
Okay, yes, I am a mailman, but these are my 1983 Maurice Cheeks shorts.
Saying the one word you can't come back from.
What? Say the word? Right now?
Yeah. Together. Ready?
You bet.
You could have just quit the show.
Well, I thought it'd be good to get out of the house. I don't like the kids being around that racist sunflower that's growing in our yard.
Hey, boy, don't you come walking by this house.
You're ignorant.
You're ignorant.
I'd like to say a couple of truths to the men in this audience. It's your fault we have so much crime in this country, and it's your fault we have so much violence in this country.
Hey, you're that black guy I saw in the news conference, ain't you?
Yeah, that's me.
This is car 15. I'm gonna need backup. I've got a stolen vehicle here.
But this is my car.
Suspect's getting belligerent.
What?
Officer down.
Exactly. By the way, what's the difference between belligerent and bellicose? I think bellicose means more warlike.
Yes, Peter, we hear you're a Negro now.
Yep, I even got my own posse. Hey,
That looked
Big
like
Dog,
Ice Cube.
T-Bone, Shades. You guys go make yourself some sandwiches. We'll hook up later.
My jacket's in the kitchen. Please don't write on it.
Oh, you love this town, but nothing is ever as innocent as it seems.
Attaboy, Oak.
I was thinking of writing an article about you for my school paper. Do you charge black guys more or less?
That's a hard question to answer. Most of them get a group rate.
Come on now, let's not talk about work.
Hey.
A little. There wasn't this much tension when the slaves were freed. Okay, so, you're free to go. But we're cool, right?
That's over.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, just because it's over, just because in the law it's like there's no separations of race, etc. It has consequences. It has consequences, man. You build resentment in people. You actually cause financial division amongst people. Like it does stuff, and it gets me emotional actually, because again I think about my skin color and who I am, and though I've lived in London my whole life, when I think about race, like actual I don't know, colonialism and all that stuff, it does make me think of myself as more Bengali than other stuff, because I sure as hell think the white people in London don't consider me as, you know, and it gets to me, man. Like,
God, there's 4.
Please don't free the slaves. It's a bad idea. They'll try to get back at us, and that's our biggest fear.
Jail isn't prison. Prison is big and scary. Jail is just a sleeping deputy with keys that can be grabbed by a long broom handle or a mischievous dog.
Do black people ever go to jail?
No, they go to prison.
Is that it? It is. Wow. Okay, so this is probably a long ass video, but who cares? It was Family Guy risky black jokes, but I think it applies to not just black people. I think it applies to, I mean, some of them are obviously black tailored, but I think it's just any racist comment. Yeah, it gets to me. I mean, a lot of it I didn't even find funny. I found kind of true, which is messed up. But yeah, man, if you like this reaction, please like, subscribe, tell me what you want me to react to next. If you have any music, I don't know, short clips, and you get a free burnt matchstick. Like I said, who the hell doesn't love burnt matchstick? Much love, peace, take care.